Hey everyone. I took a break from my big project because I looked at my devotional book, my daily devotional book, and it was tearing up at the seams. So I decided to gut it and redo it. So just wanted to share with you. This is an inexpensive book from probably Dollar General or something like that, probably $3. And I like it because it folds over, so it helps keep papers in place. And it also had a magnet. Now, what I did do, since I covered it again, I decided to make the magnet stronger, and I added additional magnets under here before I put this paper, and I put magnets on this side to catch. So now it has 3 magnets, and so that'll help, especially as I put additional things in there. I Mosh Podged it, which I'm not a fan of glossy, so I'm not sure how I ended up with this giant thing of glossy because I know they have a matte version. But anyway, and so I went back over it with some inking to dull it down, and I put additional strips on top of it. This was part of the original cover, and I just took an X-Acto knife and just cut around it, and then I was able to pull that layer off of the original cover before covering it with the paper. And this was one of the pieces I had in the inside cover of the original one, and I just added it to the back. I love the Midori style journal covering. The reason why, or Midori style signatures, the reason I like that is because it means you can take the signatures out and replace them. I created this devotional signature for myself based on a few that I had seen that I really enjoyed. One was the Call to Joy. Call to Joy is a discipleship devotional that you do with Peter and Paul. So one person's the Paul, I'm sorry, not Peter and Paul, Paul and Timothy. One person's the Paul, one person's the Timothy. I took some things away from that. And a lot of planners have what they call a stress tracker. And I decided I didn't want to track the days I was stressful. I wanted to track whether I was abiding in the Lord when I had experienced stress. And so I picked some of my favorite foundational scriptures, and I put that in. I designed the feather, and this is to represent a week. For uniformity, I know there's 35, because 7 in each one of these, but that's okay. And basically, when this reminds me to abide in Him, and I color the feather, and I especially color it on days that I need to remind myself that to give all my cares to Him. So that's the cover of each signature, is this page, and then inside I write in it, and I did this is a monthly goal, and each signature has this is a weekly goal, and this is the Sunday notes, Wednesday notes, and inside this is a week, a memory verse, and 7 little spots for application journaling. This is not a full page journal kind of journal. What it is I take a scripture that I studied, or one that I was given by someone, and I ask God, how does this apply to me? What do you want me to do with it? And I'll jot that quick note in there, and more specifically, how I'm planning on applying it, because that's how the word really gets down into who we are, and so we can share it with others so that we can be more than just hearers of his word, but doers. And a friend of mine gave me a plaque that said joy, Jesus, others, and yourself. And so the order of things, I added that to the journal because I want to evaluate my day. Did I put Jesus first? Did I consider others above myself? Am I taking care of myself? And so I have that there to start my day and to really look at what I did the day before as well. On the back of each week is a intercession page. And so prayer requests will be written here, and then leaving room for answers to those prayers over here. And so this is a 6 week, sorry. This is a 5-week signature, and it is 6 pages, which makes 24, 6 pieces of paper, which when opened up, when folded in half, it makes 24 individual pages. And so the Midori style journal allows me to fill that month up. I write the month up there, and then I can take it out and I can put a new one in. And so this is the last string that I have. And so I saved that one to show you. It just slips on. And then sometimes I'll put something different inside. Gotta go straight in because I do have a kind of a tight fit. Is this the right one? Oh, no, this is the one I haven't cut down. All right, so we'll put this one back in to show, just to show how it just slips in. Oh, well. You just put the paper right in the middle. Of course, because I'm on camera, it's just not cooperating, right? It does work. Obviously, you see I have these in here. These signatures in here already. So I'll put that last one in. And I just used string, wrapped it around, and tied it. What I did do was I punched a hole with my crocodile punch, and the crocodile punch will punch through a lot of layers. So, and then I took a brad, just a regular brad like that, and I put it in this way. I put it in from the inside, and then I opened up wide like that, put the strings in the middle, and then I folded these edges over. And so the reason I did that was because that was one of the main reasons my book was in bad shape, because the strings were falling to the edge and cutting the seams of the spine. And so I needed something to keep the strings in the middle. And so that's what I did there. Sometimes I'll put extra things in there, like I'll use a string and I'll put a daily bread in there, which is really cool that they have them for people who don't like to be on the computer. But you can also visit ourdailybread.org to go on to get the same scripture online. The same devotional online. And then we had a beautiful retreat and had lots of good notes for myself in there. So I had this on one of the strings for a good while. So we got that. And then I also added a pocket back here. And so this is my daily devotional remake of my daily devotional journal. I hope you enjoyed it and hope it inspires you.